streak to 6 games in Milan. In red, Ka and Sador. Udinese, the game's first good chance. Fabio Quagliarella, the powerful header right at Nelson Dita. Quagliarella on 13 goals. 31st minute, Paulo Maldini, 900th game in Serie A, takes out Antonio Flores in the area. And that's a PK and a yellow card. From the spot, it's Gaetano D'Agostino, and the midfielder with a 6th goal in 5 games, 10 on the season. Yeah, strike a pose. 49th corner for Udinese. Felipe heads to Christian Zapata. 2-0 Udinese. 65th minute, the homeboys again. D'Agostino strikes. Dita spills. Everything's okay. They are down by 2. 79th. Remember this guy, Ronaldinho? Yeah, he threads it out for Pipo Inzaghi. Samir Handanovic gets to that. 90th +1, Andrei Shevchenko. Remember him? Heads it on to Pipo, puts it off the post and out. 90th +4 now, and Milan would get a consolation goal. Kaká to Massimo Ambrosini. There's the goal, 2-1, but not enough for Mr. Ancelotti. The title goes to Inter, and for a 17th time.
AS Roma tried to avoid going winless in 4 as they welcome Catania to the Olimpico. The Romans out of the running for next season's Champions League. They'll be lucky to grab a Europa League spot at their current rate of return. Strike first here, though. Simeone Peralta putting in the Mirko Vucinic cross, and it's 1-0 Roma in the 13th. 120 seconds later, here come Catania. Takayuki Morimoto with the tip to Giacomo Tedesco on the left side. He pops that past goalkeeper Artur, and it's 1-1. But then 2 minutes after that, Roma are back ahead. Peralta with the rainbow to Vucinic, and great control here in the red past Thomas Kosicki. 2-1, 3 goals in 4 minutes. Catania had a great chance to come even in the 21st. Tedesco squirming his way in, but a great double save from Artur made sure that Roma stayed out in front. Then in minute 3-1, they make it 3-1. John Arne Reese's cross poorly dealt with. Peralta shot deflects off Ciro Capuano. That's a tough one for Catania. Capuano having this one go off his leg and catch his goalkeeper diving out there. But credit to Catania, they don't give up. A sublime free kick from Giuseppe Moscata. Gets them within 1 in the 47th. He busts out the whooping stick for this one. No chance for Artur. Through the hole and off the hand of the goalkeeper. And they came all the way back in the 72nd. Flag stays down for the Tedesco pass here to Morimoto. And the speedster tees and fires. This one barely getting through, but it does get through. 3-3. But into stoppage, Roma get a winner. David Pizzaro's free kick headed in by Christian Panucci. And they increase their hopes of European football next season. 4-3, Roma win a 7-goal thriller. So just presented with their 4th straight title after the match, and manager Jose Mourinho has vowed to remain with the team and deliver countless more trophies. And this despite being reportedly on the short list of Florentino Perez to take over at Real Madrid should he win the upcoming presidential elections. Siena have secured their Serie A safety, so nothing left for them to do as well. Inter players bringing out the title banner ahead of kickoff. Mourinho, the first ever manager to win the league in both Italy and England. That's why he's special. Siena, the game's opening chance, courtesy of Emmanuel Calayo, but it's tipped out by Julio Cesar. 26th minute, here come Inter. Ball on the far side, sent in for Mario Balotelli, but he taps this over going out. Still nothing on the board. That would change in the 45th, though. Free kick punched out by goalkeeper Gianluca Curci. Makes a follow-up save, but Esteban Cambiasso turns it in, and it's 1-0 to Inter, and Curci's not happy. Cambiasso is 6 minutes after the break. Balotelli using his pace to beat the offside trap. Luis Figo the feed. Nice moves by Balotelli. Turns Curci inside out, and it's 2-0 with the roller. Siena almost pull one back right after, though. Christian Grosso with the cross. Camayo with the header off the pipe. Then Inter take over, calm things down. With just under 15 to go, the host side wrap it up. Amantino Mancini to an open Zlatan, and he 5-holes Curci. Zlatan with his 26th of the season, 4th in 6 games. 3-0 Inter win this one. They go to Cagliari next week before finishing versus Atalanta.
Juventus at home to Atalanta, and stadium bans are no fun. The reason for this one in Turin, justified racial abuse by fans in an earlier game in Serie A. Stadio Olimpico is one big stadium indeed. The visitors would score first. Luke Cigarini past Gigi Buffon, and that one in the second minute. This one, the deflected strike off of Nicola Legrotagli. Other end, and it's Juventus. Legrotagli thumps it off the crossbar. Then Christian Poulsen whoops it over and out. Chance in the 25th. Juve were back on the attack a minute later. Pavel Nedved, Vincenzo Iaquinta, the easy finish. 1-1 after 26. Andrea Consigli in goal for Atalanta. Paulo De Sigli with the cross, and Mauri crossbar. Juventus kept it up. Cristiano Zanetti smacks this one off the volley. That's off the crossbar, but in 36th minute, Milan's defeat at Udinese last night. Perfect opportunity for Juve to end their 2-month winless streak. But Maxi Pellegrino would head it in to tie the game, and this one would end. A wasted opportunity for Juve, but Atalanta were up for it. Juve make no ground on second place Milan. And a fifth straight draw for Juventus. Meanwhile, Sampdoria is coming off a miserable Coppa Italia loss to Lazio midweek. They lost in the penalty shootout. It was their final shot at the trophy. Now they're playing for nothing. Fiorentina looking to claim their place in fourth once and for all. Fiorentina out front in the 10th minute. Stefan Jovetic, long run here. The pass to a wide open Franco Semioli. The strike denied by Antonio Mirante. Go to the 21st, and it's Semioli on the right side, and he would cross it to Juan Vargas. And then the fast pass to Alberto Gilardino. And Fiorentina taking the lead. Gilardino, 25 goals in all competitions. Second half we go, and it's a free kick. Jovetic taps it to Felipe Melo. And the curling shot parried by Mirante. It's a top corner goal. If not for the outstretched fingers of Mirante, beautiful stuff. Sampdoria get a shot to equalize 5 minutes from handshakes. Rito Ziegler, the free kick, pushed aside by Sebastian Frey. Fiorentina win 1-0. They can catch Juventus, only 1 point behind them, in fourth.
With 3 games left, Genoa needed just 1 point against Chievo Verona to secure their place in next year's Europa League. Chievo held both Inter and Roma to draws in the past 2 weeks, so it wouldn't be an easy one for Genoa. 35 minutes, the visitors creating some space. Siguiera Luciano with the right side cross. Gianpiero Pinzi volleys, and that's past the goalkeeper Vigno, and it's 1-0 to Chievo. Sergio Pellissier thought he had a second goal for Chievo shortly afterwards. His first shot blocked by Rubinho. Second is in, but it's disallowed. Rebound goes off the striker's arm before he puts it in goal, so says Mr. Referee. After the restart, Diego Milito on the move for Genoa. Mario Yepes plants himself in front of Milito. That's what we call obstruction, and it is a penalty kick. Milito from the spot will equalize with the low roller. That's his 20th of the season. It's 1-1 in the 58th. A little while later, set piece again, this time from beyond the area. Ruben Oliveira still finds the back of the net from distance. 2-1 Genoa. Stefano Sorrentino makes a good effort to save, but in the end, he helps it in with the old tip job there. Chievo spoiled the host party 5 minutes from time. Corner kick powerfully headed in by Pellissier. This time it counts. Chievo hold Genoa to the 2-2 draw, pretty much ensuring their safety from the drop. Now with more from Serie A, we bring in Terry Lee.
Newly crowned Coppa Italia winners Lazio met Palermo on Sunday in hopes that their recent accomplishments would tide over domestically. But it was Palermo who had the opening shot at the lead with a penalty. Alexander Kolarov cozies up to Fabrizio Piccoli. He's booked for that, and Piccoli's penalty kick is a simple tap to the left. Palermo are ahead with 6 minutes gone. Lazio almost found parity in the 71st. Mauro Zorate's effort goes off the post and dangerously close to being called a goal before Marco Emilio scrambles back. Sheepish grin on the keeper. Could very well have been over the line, as it appears Emilia pulls it back slightly. Then with 3 minutes left in the game, and a Palermo win almost certain, the hosts get their insurance. Giulio Migliaccio nods in a free kick, and it's 2-0 Palermo at the final whistle. Still 2 points behind Roma in the fight for a Europa spot, while Lazio fall to 4 straight losses. Tensions are high for Torino. They've been sitting a single point from relegation for 5 weeks now. It's a must-win situation against Napoli, with Genoa and Roma waiting for them in the coming weeks. And they went into the break a goal back, though. 1-2, and Jermaine Denis puts Zhao out front. With the defenders hot on his tail, he makes it 1-0 hosts at the half. Zhao's third goal in the last 3 games. But a chat from coach at the interval was exactly what Torino needed to get back into it. Rolando Bianchi doesn't waste any time. A turning strike to the left puts Torino level in the 51st. But they know a draw is no good, not at this point in the season, and Alessandro Rosina puts them ahead from a set piece in the 72nd. Impressive curve, and keeper Nicolas Navarro is just not quick enough. Torino had keeper Matteo Sorini to thank for keeping the score in their favor. Quick reflexes in action after a deflection from a Napoli free kick, and he is the man upstairs to thank for those skills. 2-1 final for Torino, who remain 1 point clear of the drop with 2 games left in the season. The 2 worst defenses in the Serie A played out their own relegation battle on Sunday. A loss for either Bologna or Lecce would be catastrophic in their fight to remain in the top flight. Lecce pushed forward though, and Tiziano Polenghi on the right sends in a cross for Simone Tiribocci. He flies in and hammers it home. Lecce are in the lead after half an hour. But Bologna have never lost on home ground to Lecce before, and 7 minutes later, some slick passing gives their leading scorer the opportunity, and Marco Di Baio equalizes. 1-1 at the interval. Lecce's Dimitrios Papadopoulos didn't help their cause, though. 5 minutes after the break, he gets a slight trip from Sergio Volpi, and when the ref doesn't give him the free kick, he has some words and promptly gets sent off. Lecce down to 10 men. Sure enough, Bologna take full advantage in injury time. Di Baio chips it up for Volpi, and Volpi karate kicks home the winner. Stylish victory for Bologna, and they move 1 point from safety, while Lecce increase their chances of heading south next season. And finally, rooted to the bottom of the league for the majority of the campaign, Regina keeps on treading in an effort to emerge from the red. They conceded to Cagliari in the 18th minute. Fancy footwork from Andrea Lazzari as he receives from Michele Fini, and it's 1-0 Cagliari. Great control from the midfielder as he chests the cross, chips it back, and then slips it past keeper Christian Pugioni. 8 minutes later, though, Regina on the return. Fabio Ceravolo cuts through the defense undetected. He receives from Emil Halfredson and levels the scoreline in the 36th. Not long after, and Ceravolo thought he had a second goal following a corner kick, but his effort was cleared off the line, not by keeper Federico Marchetti. Marchetti was on the ground, beaten, but Neves Capucho Ijeda saved his side from going behind at the break. And then 4 minutes after the break, Franco Brienza outruns the Cagliari back line, and there is the winner. Regina take full honors. They go 1 point ahead of Lecce in the standings and escape relegation for yet another week.
All right, thanks very much, Terry. After all those matches, here's a look at how things got a little out of hand. Police were called in and forced to fire rubber bullets into the bottle-tossing crowds. 50 people suffered minor injuries and another 65 were arrested. And the team wasn't even there. They were in Mallorca preparing for their Sunday game. Got pictures up. The title all sewn up. Pep Guardiola made sweeping changes to his side on Sunday. He kept the likes of Carlos Puyol and Samuel Eto'o in the team. And it is Eto'o giving the team the lead in the 10th minute. His header over goalkeeper Miguel Moya. 1-0 Campeones as the bench applauds the effort. Eto'o unchallenged for the left side cross. Ball off the crossbar. And in 28th minute, they are back for more. Eto'o again wide open. Right foot shot stopped. Left foot shot blocked. And it stays 1-0. Just before the break, more Eto'o enterprising and more Moya denials. The kick save and a beauty here of the Cameroon ace. Moya with the right leg block. Don't say it. The right leg block. Inside the final 20, Olafable in goal for Barca, and he spills an initial shot here. Has